importance of this chapter, we will highlight it. And so many things I already posted in the Google Classroom. I hope you might have seen, you might have visited there. And I want to show you here again. Yes. Komal, I would like to tell you, can you read these three TLOs? Komal, will you read these?
Sir, I cannot see your screen.
Okay, just 1 minute. I think I forget to present it. Yeah, and now it is visible. Komal, now it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you read this?
Able to learn about historical monuments, observe the things carefully and note down in diary. Present the survey of a visit to monuments.
Yes. So, what exactly you have to learn from these chapters? Any historical place, as though we are dealing with the Golconda Fort. This is just a hint, very old heritage building. We are learning about it. But not necessary that everyone will visit the Golconda Fort and will understand all these things. But but you can visit any historical place and you have to go through all the notice board, the carving, the photographs, and how the care was taken care. Please mute. Someone is speaking. I request you please mute yourself. The another thing that what we have to learn from this chapter, that you have to observe. It is too unfortunate. I'm repeatedly requesting you please mute yourself. Thank you. Another TLO, the teaching learning objective is whenever you go around the world, either in our state or other state or anywhere, whenever you get a chance, as Sati madam already told you, please, you should have a habit of a diary writing. You have to observe certain things, you have to make some creative writing. So one survey was given in the textbook, if there is any monument nearby to you. In earlier period I discussed about it. In earlier period I already discussed about, that is the Shaniwar Wada monument, which is come under the Archaeological Survey of India. This is a very big department which come under the culture and heritage of our India. So this department is taking care of these old monuments. So whenever you go there, and purposely I gave you this work to I gave you this work to study and to write your own impressions. I hope you will done it. You might have done it. Now the next one, I always give you some work which is very, very, very important. I hope you might have read it. And now I am just presenting so that you all will read it. Now,
So Aishwarya's mic is on.
okay, just 1 minute. Aishwarya, please,
Yes.
please mute yourself. You're disturbing us. Thank you. If your mic is off, now there are some important words. I request you one and all to write in your notebook. Now, here is Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a capital of Telangana as well as Andhra Pradesh. Okay, then here is a granite hill. You can see the hilly area. Now you can see the door from the two mains are coming out. Then is the gateway. You can see the gateway. Then the acoustic system. You can see the construction system in olden days. Acoustic system, that is the fencing you can call it. Qutub Shahi Sultan was ruled there. and the round shaped area around the fencing that is called as the bastions. So these are very, very important words. The Golconda fort has been made by the Qutub Shahi Sultan. If you remember these 8 words, you can write a small paragraph about this. The fort has been made to get protected by the enemies. In earlier days, the enemies and the kings were fighting to acquire the destinies. So they are fighting. So no one can acquire because of that big thick fencing and pit is dug around the palace or a fort. So it is protected to the enemies. This fort is in Hyderabad. It has very thick wall. The fort has 8 gates. As I told you to study the map, how many gates were there? 8 gates. The main door is 13 feet wide and 25 feet high. You can understand why these big gates were there, so they can go by their horse cart. And there are 87 bastions, means 87 such a point where they are taking care of the fort. The round shaped construction around the fort, 87 bastions, and bastions are platform on which the cannon is placed. On 87 bastions, 87 cannons, that is a big gun is posted on it. Now you can see here it is a gun called the cannon, a very big size. Now riddle is here. I'm just reading for you one and all, and afterward I will ask you the questions. A subject in which we study about the past that we already discussed, whatever happened in olden days, and we study in the history. Next year you will have a history subject. A part of a wall coming out in round shape. It is built to ensure the security that is called as a bastion. A group of soldiers, as most of your parents may be working in the army. They are also a group of their soldier. So they are working in army. A place where old items are displayed, that is the museum. I'm sure that you might have visited so many museums and exhibitions too. Exhibitions are temporary, but museums are permanent. A big gun is called as the cannon. Please see the spelling Cannon. I will ask you this. A leather bag to carry the water. This we study in the 6 chapters. That is the Mashak. Write the names of the historical monument of our India. So many places. That's why in earlier period we discussed where you had been, what you saw, and you type a lot. Write the names of any 4 historical monuments of India. Red Fort is in Delhi. India Gate is in Delhi. Taj Mahal is in Agra. And Gateway of India is in Mumbai. I already asked you these questions. I already asked you this question. These are the most famous historical monuments. Now, in between, I would like to come to you. If you know such historical monument, please let me know from your side the historical monument. Yes, please write in the chat box. If you know more than Sanvi, I already told that is the bastion means a round shaped construction from where they are taking care of the fort and where the cannons are placed. And this bastions is around the wall, and especially it is height. Its height is more as compared to the walls. Yes, Qutub Minar is in Lotus Temple. Yes, Sultan. Sultan is a king. Red Fort, very good. Taj Mahal, Agra, same which I explained. You are telling the same thing. I want something. Aga Khan Palace. Okay, Aditya already visited there. Golden Temple. Okay, no problem. Raigad Fort. You can mention the Raigad Fort. Yes. Shaniwar Wada. Okay, no problem. Shaniwar Wada, as we already discussed. Golconda Fort. I want something new. You are saying the same. India Gate, same. Gateway of India, same you are telling me. I want some Mysore Palace, very good. Mysore Palace. Piyush Das, excellent. Those who type Gurudwara, okay, it is a new one, okay. The Konark Sun Temple, excellent by Kia. Konark Sun Temple is a very, very old temple. Very. Jallianwala Bagh, very good Aishwarya. Then Sinhagad, okay. Then Victoria Mahal, okay. Golden Temple, do not repeat the same. Nagaraha Fort, okay. Ellora Caves, okay, no problem. Spelling mistake. Char Minar in Hyderabad, Arya, very good. Amber Palace, Ratangad, Tirupati, Sheniwarwada, same you are repeating. Kondana Fort, Taj Mahal, Shirdi, Pratapgarh, but no one is telling about the Aurangabad. Okay, but the name of the place, that is the Ajanta and Ellora Caves. Ajanta and Ellora Caves. Bibi ka Maqbara. Then Bijapur ka Tomb. Bijapur ka Tomb. देन कर्नाटक में और एक प्लेस है, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर दैट, हुबली के पास है, गोल गुम्बज, वेरी गुड. आयन पिल्लर इन दिल्ली, वेरी गुड. झांसी का फोर्ट, एक्सलेंट, वेरी गुड. शिवनेरी, एलिफेंटा केव्स, yes, Sorali Arsul, excellent. Elephanta caves in Mumbai in the Arabian Sea, very good. Yes, Belu.
सर हमारे सर हमारे टेक्स्ट बुक में लिखा था कि जो तानसेन का जो टॉम्ब है उसके ऊपर एक टैमरिंड ट्री है, अगर उसका पत्ता खाओगे तो तुम भी तानसेन जैसे खाओगे.
Okay, this is for just motivation. Charminar. Okay, Sanchi Stupa, very good. Red Fort, very good. Okay, so many historical places are there in our India, and really our India is quite famous. Fatehpur Sikri, very good, Sudiksha. So, dear children, what you can do? It's optional, but I want compulsorily you people have to collect the pictures. It is very difficult to print and all, but in digitally you are sound aware. You know, you can make the PPT, the important historical places of our India. If you have a friend who is from other countries, how you will tell him the India is very famous, India is a well cultural country, so many places are there, you can invite him or her, and so at least 10 important historical monuments photographs and their informations I can share you. I have, and I already share with you. You can go through it from the Diksha app. I already attached the link in earlier period. If you read it, you will get more information.
Sir, Qutub Minar also.
Yeah, Qutub Minar also, and Daulatabad Fort also. There also one Minar is there. If you had visited Aurangabad,
Sir,
Daulatabad Bengali Fort.
sir, Sanjay Gandhi National Park also.
This is a heritage. This is a national park. It is a reserve park for certain animals. Parli Vaijnath. Okay, you are going to the that worship place. Hampi. Yeah, Ishan Hegde. Very good. Hampi. Hampi is very famous. Very very old. Raja Ram Dev Rai. Something I don't remember that, but it's very famous. Anyhow, I want to present the another thing. Please see here now. Okay, now stop chatting. Well done. Now here is the some more points. Now Ishan Hegde, can you read first 5 point? Ishan Hegde,
Yes, sir.
please read these 5 points fast and in loud voice.
Golconda was the medieval sultanate of Shahi 1518 16. That is situated in the district of India.
Golconda Fort was first built
Yes,
by
Ishan, please wait. I can't hear you properly. So I would like to give chance to Kasturi so all can listen carefully. Kasturi, please read all these 5 points.
Yes, sir. Walls tell stories, fill up the blanks. Golconda was the capital of medieval Sultanate of Qutub Shahi dynasty. 1518 1687. Golconda is situated in Hyderabad district of Telangana, India. Third, Golconda Fort was first built by Kakatiya dynasty at Fitch Darwaja. Fantastic acoustic effect can be experienced. Navakolila is an extension of Golconda Fort.
Okay, well tried, Kasturi. Now let me read. Golconda was the capital of medieval Sultanate of Qutub Shahi dynasty in the year 1518 to 1687. So that time Qutub Shah was the king and he ruled that area in the middle of 1518 to 1687. And that is the capital city of Qutub Shahi dynasty. The capital, like now as on date, the India, Delhi is the capital of our country. So in that time, the Golconda is the capital of the Sultanate Qutub Shahi dynasty. And Golconda is situated in Hyderabad district and of Telangana, India. If you are getting confused earlier, the Hyderabad is in Andhra Pradesh. But as on date, both the states capital is Hyderabad, Telangana state's capital is Hyderabad and Andhra Pradesh capital is Hyderabad. Now I would like to tell that Andhra Pradesh new capital is Amravati. So please remember yourself that new capitals will come up after a few days. That is the Amravati. Golconda Fort was first built by Kaktiya dynasty. So earlier the Golconda Fort was constructed by some other persons, but mostly the Qutub Shahi ruled over there. And at the Fateh Darwaza, Fateh means to win. At the Fateh Darwaza, fantastic acoustic effect can be experienced. Means a lot of decoration is there. Attractive, it is made very, very attractive. And Naya Kila is an extension of Golconda Fort. So, as you know, when we construct a house, then afterward we change it. So, this Naya Kila extension is there. That means another more parts or rooms were constructed amongst the Golconda forts. Then the next one, I'm reading directly the answers from A to B. A big gun is called as the cannon. The copper and a tin alloy. Copper, the brown color, and a tin alloy make the bronze. It's a metal. Copper and a zinc alloy make a brass. Rudramma, Devi of Kaktiya dynasty, rebuilt the fort. This is the first uh, dynasty who construct the fort. Golconda was originally known as Mankal. See, you have to remember this word also. When you study the history in coming days, you have to remember Mankal. The Qutub Shahi Sultan expanded the fort. So
Sir,
afterwards,
sir, what is history?
history means we have to study and remember what happened in olden days. That is called as the history. Now look at the map of the Golconda given in the textbook. On the map, arrows show all the four direction as we already discussed in earlier period, north direction and south direction and all. So you can write the answers accordingly. Now next is
Sir, what is alloy?
alloy is a metal. Now
Okay, sir.
here are very, very simple questions. One by one, you will read it. Okay. What is baston? You have to write in your own word. Now whose camera is on? I Samiksha Patil, you will read the first question. Samiksha.
Sir, what is bastion? Bastion is a structure projecting all outward from the fort wall.
Bastion is a structure projecting outward from the fort wall. You can say the fencing wall, and this is a round shaped structure which come outside little bit and it is big in size as compared to the wall. That is called as the bastion. Very good. Now I would like to call the other students. Please mute. Please mute. Who can read now? Sanvi Magar. Yeah, I can see you, Sanvi. Can you read the question
Yes,
next?
sir.
Hmm.
Okay, sir. Why were bastions made in the fort walls?
Hmm.
Answer. Bastions were made in the fort wall to provide first, better visibility of surrounding to guard the fort. Second, more space for soldiers to operate.
Yes, why it was constructed and how it is useful, that it gives more visibility surrounding the fort for the guarding and more space for the soldiers to rest and to look after, to take care and all. So these are very, very important in that days. And now if we compare in today's days, if you see, if you had been to the Delhi, if you had been to some defense area like Khadki, for example, DRDO, for example, this DGCQA in Aundh, where the army officers are on duty. They are with the gun and they are taking care of. But as on that, that bastions are made up of metals. इसको हम चौकी बोलते, वहां पे वो खड़े रहते, तैनात रहते, they are taking care of. Have you seen this? If you have seen, let me know. Please raise your hand and tell me your experience. Anybody have seen that soldiers are on duty, they are on the top place? Yes, Sanvi, please share your experience. Then afterward, Arav. Yes, Sanvi.
Sir, I by mistakenly raised my hand.
Okay, then Shivraj, Shivraj, can you tell me where you saw the army officer is on duty and they are taking care of?
Yes, sir. When I was small, I'm 6 years old. I have seen the army officer, and and in previous time I have seen their army helicopters. Here, there are so many helicopters, armies. Sir,
Okay, but
my
I'm not
papa in
asking the same
army.
thing. Okay, okay, Utkarsh. Arnav Kandyal, yes, can you tell me? Arnav.
Yes, sir. When I am in like when I am go to like Shaniwar Wada,
Mhm.
like in there there was a like Gladio man, and in a mountain there was a Gladio man army officer. I see him, her.
Okay, you saw them. Okay, no problem. But actually, if you had been to the New Delhi or DRDO, DGQA or Khadki cantonment area, in that side you can see the checkposts are there where army officers are on duty and they are taking care of what is happening inside. Okay, let me go ahead. Then, yes, yes. Next, Shivraj, can you read the next question? Shivraj. Okay, I will give chance to other students. Shaurya Ugle,
Yes, sir.
read the next question. Why were the big holes made in them?
Why were the big hole made in them? Big hole were made in
Bastions.
bastions so that first soldier can peep through them well attracted.
fighting. Second, cannons can be marked.
Okay. So
Managed.
Shaurya, please practice more. You people have to read and write more. Let me read. Why were the big holes made in them? What? The big holes were made in the bastions so that soldiers can peep through them while attacking. What is meant by peep? To look outside from the hole. That is called as a peep. So soldiers can peep through them while attacking on the fort. So the small holes are made there, and sometimes the cannons can be mounted. What is the cannons? That is the big guns are placed on the top of the wall where small holes are placed so that they can put the cannons front opening. Bahubali. If you watch the Bahubali film, you can see how the cannons are placed on the wall and how they are attacking. So next question, who is going to read now? Komal Tomar.
Yes, sir. How would the soldiers find peeping from the holes in the bastions useful while attacking?
Huh?
Answer: soldiers found peeping from the holes in the bastions useful while attacking because holes eliminate dead ground and make it possible up to fire fire upon any point directly in front of bastions.
You are taking too much time and you left one question also, Komal. So please pay attention. Let me read the same
Sir,
question. Then you
I cannot see it properly.
okay, I can understand. That's why I didn't disturb you. Let me read the same. How would the soldiers find peeping from the holes in the bastion useful while attacking? Soldiers found peeping from the holes in the bastions useful while attacking because the hole eliminate dead ground and make it possible to fire upon any point directly in front of a bastion. Very good. Now next question, who is going to read? So this hole is trivia. Trivia, come on. What difference?
What difference would be there if you look from a straight wall or a bastion at a height
Yes.
compared to the straight walls? Bastions provide increased zone of visibility.
Okay, well tried, but let me tell you. What is the difference can be seen when you look from the straight wall or a bastion at a height? Now suppose you are living in a high-rise building. Yes, if you come in the gallery, you can see so many things at a time. But when you see from a small window, you can see the exactly. So compared to the straight wall, the bastions provide increase the zone of visibility. Means you will see the clear. Whatever is your target, you can see neat and clean. Let's take one example. Karthik Satura, I am telling the same thing. Visibility. That means if you want to see the minute things, if you want to see the minute thing, small thing, what we do, we used to close the one eyes and then we want to concentrate. So you can see the visibility is clear. You got my point? If you want to target through the gun, you want to close the eyes and then you hit the target. So the visibility will be the clear. Yeah, I repeatedly said what is meant by the cannons. Cannons is nothing but a big gun. Okay, cannons meaning and bastion. Yes, trivia. Cannons means a big gun. We cannot carry. These guns are placed one place only. Okay, trivia. And the bastion is such a place which is risen as compared to the wall, and it is in round shape where the soldiers can take rest and take care of the fort. Destiny means the kingdom, area, their territory. That is called as the destiny. That not the dynasty. Destiny. Okay. Now let me go ahead. Now Sanvi Magar will read. I can see the Sanvi's face. Sanvi, can you read the next? What is
Yes,
inside
sir.
Golconda Fort? Yes.
What is inside the Golconda Fort? Answer. In the map, Golconda Fort shows that there were many gardens, fields, factories, temple, etc. inside the fort.
So for that, we have to visit there then, and then only we will remember all these things. Yes. What is the museum? Now these questions will come for you. You have to write 5 sentences about the museum. What is a museum? Now Aditi will read this. Aditi, what is the museum? Can you read?
Yes, sir. What is the museum? A museum is a place where a variety of old things are exhibited and reserved. 1. Coins, carpets, utensils, dresses, gems, tartans, handicrafts, statues, pottery, toys, sword, etc. They were used in olden days. 2. Different types of animals, birds, and insects. 3. Skeletons of various species. 4. Variety of stamps. 5. Things took out from the earthen.
Earthen. Yeah, very good. You well read. Let me tell you what is the museum. A museum is a place where a variety of old things are exhibited and reserved. Please see the word exhibited to present. Make it decorative so visitor can see it. And it is reserved. It is saved properly. In your house also so many things are reserved and preserved and well decorated near your television. Coins in earlier days, old coins were there, carpets were there, utensils are there, dresses are there, gems are there, chariots are there, handicrafts are there, handmade cheeses, statues, pottery, toys, swords, etc. They were used in olden days. For this purpose, please try to visit Kelkar Museum near Shaniwar Wada. The Kelkar Museum is there in Pune. If you get a chance, please do visit that museum. Definitely, you will learn something more. Different types of animals, birds, and insects. In olden days, the king used to kill the animals, and their skins is preserved. Skeleton of various species, like the animal skeleton. And then variety of stamps. In olden days, the papers and letters they are preserved, and things took out from the earthen. That is the old things, whatever they get it when they dig the soil. If they got something extraordinary items, they were preserved in the museum. And the last question, who is going to read this one? Where is that? कौन पढ़ रहा है?
Sir, please you
दर्शक.
can speak
दर्शक.
little loudly.
Yes, I am speaking loudly, beta.
But I can't hear it.
You may have your own network problem.
Sir, what is
Others?
the meaning of chariots?
It's old items. Yes, question number. Darsh Telang, will you read the last one?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Why? Sir,
Aurangzeb.
you will zoom.
Yeah, why not? I will zoom it. I hope it is visible now.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Why Aurangzeb's army could not get into Golconda Fort? Answer: Aurangzeb's army could not get into the fort because the fort had thick and strong hedge walls. There was long, deep ditch pit along the walls. The soldiers in the wetlands
would have seen Aurangzeb's soldiers from a distance.
Okay, well tried. Aurangzeb attacked on the Golconda fort, but he could not win. Aurangzeb's army could not get into the fort because. Please mute yourself. Whose mic is on, please mute yourself. The fort had thick and strong huge walls, and there was a long deep ditch that is called pit along the wall, and the soldiers in the bastions would have seen Aurangzeb's soldiers from a distance, and because of that, he could not win the fort. So this is about the fort. I conclude here this chapter, and I hope whatever question and answers I shown to you, I hope you already done it.